Good afternoon, students. So, as we are dealing with the economics subject, and we know that in economics, introduction part of the statistics for economics, till now, what concept we have discussed. So, in this chapter, we have discussed what is economics. Then, with this economics, we came across many of the definitions given by our economist. In that, specifically, what we are dealing with Alfred Marshall's concept. So in that we saw how many things or the how many concepts come across with the points. Many of the points were there, such as a consumption, production, distribution, then employee, employer. These all the concepts were explained in that concept. Then furtherly, we saw what is economics. We came across the definitions of these two in two formats in the economics. One is a singular and one is a plural senses. We saw the definitions of statistics. Now, till now, what the last concept we are going to know is what statistics does. So, straight away, what is the work of the statistics, and specifically what we are coming across from the statistics. You may be knowing that I have presented here a screen. In that screen, you may come to know what statistics does. मतलब statistics का काम क्या है यहाँ पर हम देख सकते हैं. So let's see what is this statistics and how it is working and how it is helping for us. Okay, so here it is. Statistics an indispensable tool. It is indispensable tool फॉर अ इकोनॉमिस्ट. इकोनॉमिस्ट के लिए ऐसा टूल है जो कि इनको हर बार वो हेल्प करता है. इंडिस्पेंसिबल टूल हेल्प फॉर द इकोनॉमिस्ट. सो इन दैट हिम टू अंडरस्टैंड इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स. ये कैसे टूल है जो कि हम लोगों को प्रॉब्लम इकोनॉमिक में जो प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं, इकोनॉमिक टूल्स इकोनॉमिस्ट को हेल्प करता है. कैसे हेल्प करता है देखेंगे. See the economic problem using the various methods, effort is made to find out causes behind with the help of quantitative and qualitative facts of the economic problems. Now see what problems we are going to face. We know that very well. We have discussed what to produce, how to produce, and term for the whom to produce. These are the central economic problems. Okay, in that we are going to think in what sense we can produce the things. It's what goods are required and how we are going to produce, that we saw here. Then lastly, distribution, for whom we are producing, that where the concept till now we have discussed. Then here economic problems, in what sense you are going to get. See, most probably if we take one of the concept like poverty, how we will come to know that poverty, how much it is, what is the ratio of the poverty, or else how many number of peoples fall under poverty. We saw in a last example, that last session example, that below poverty line, above poverty line peoples are there. Yes, churning poors. Churning means at a bottom line where poors are means poors are at a that extent that they can't get one time food also. That poor people also are there in our nation. So here nearly 3 to 4 categories we get in the poverty. In that, how many people falls under very poor, then middle class family and rich family. That ratios we get from the numerical data. Okay, then population. Even we see the population, India is standing the second largest holding population country in the world. Second largest means China is the first. Now in few of the days or few of the years, we may stand the first at first position. See why? Because our population is nearly 135 crore millions. That is what 135 crore, just take in crores. So that extent we are at a second position in the world in the number of population. This is what how the data has been collected. This is the data which is quantitative. Now when we are talking about qualitative, see, qualitative means educated, uneducated people. Will see the most of the states of our nation where maximum number of people are educated is Kerala. Most important thing here in Kerala, we get most educated people there. Means maximally everyone is educated there in the field of any field. Okay, they are not going to wait here till the 10th or 12th. Most probably their graduations are done. Means in this way, living that quantity, quality also is there in this education purpose. So that is what the problems which are being found in the form of the quantitative or the qualitative facts of the economic problem. Then further, once the causes of the problems are identified, now when we identify how much we are having the causes, means defects, how our population is increasing, or else how our poverty is there lagging behind, why we can't develop them. So in that we frame certain policies, the government frame certain policies and try to come out of that. The what they do, most probably they try to come out of that poverty line. So most probably they formulate certain policies to tackle it. मतलब गरीबी कैसे निकाली जा सकती है उसके ऊपर वो कुछ पॉलिसीज बनाते हैं. पॉलिसीज कुछ भी हो, थोड़ा अभी आप देखते हो राशंस प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. सो इन दिस way what they did, COVID-19 pandemic, most probably every family got nearly 50 kg rice, and with that rice other wheat and other things also are being provided by the government from the ration. Yes, actual fact is what, for 4 people for a month how much is required? 50 kg rice will be not be occupied by them. वो पूरा यूज नहीं करेंगे, फिर भी वहां पर उन लोगों को दिया गया है. क्या जरूरत थी? क्योंकि सभी लोग अनएम्प्लॉयड है, अभी कोई काम पे नहीं है, नो वन इज वर्किंग हियर. So everyone has lost their works, and most probably those who were working in the states, few of the states like Karnataka, Maharashtra, they have left that state and gone to their natives. So what the most probably thing is, now those who are working there are getting harassed by heavy workload. So that we saw. Then let's see further. See, these are the few points we'll see here. See what it means now, framing policies here. It enables the economist to present economic fact is in an precise and the definite form to form that help in proper comparison. So of what is stated. When economic facts are expressed in terms of statistics, they become exact. Exact facts are more convincing than the vague statements. मतलब अभी हम लोगों को अगर पता चले कि कितने लोग गरीब है, उनके ऊपर हम लोग फोकस कर सकते हैं. What it means, most probably the economic facts when they are framed in the data, how many are educated, how many are uneducated, when we are getting the data we can focus on them. For educated people there should be a employment, yes. For uneducated workers, what at least they should get a wages on the labor work, they will be doing labor work. So nowadays the government has done many of the things to get them nearly 365 days. Out of that 3 to 4 months wages are being given by the government, and the work is been given in the villages also. Why? Because those who are unemployed, they under the employment scheme, we are having many of the schemes, in that few of the people are getting work under the Gram Panchayat, under the urban corporation work. They are getting works and they are paid up with nearly minimum of 250 rupees per day. Wages are being given to them, and that is directly transferred. The amount is directly transferred to the accounts in the villages. Yes, this is what the thing we come to know in the facts will be in the statistical terms. Now statistical terms means numerical data, or it may be like qualitative or quantity data, and it will not be said in a theoretical format like वहां पर बहुत गरीब लोग हैं. बहुत मतलब कितना होता है, how much it is, there are many poor people in that area. मतलब कैसे जान सकते हो? हाँ, वहां पर 1000 में से 900 लोग गरीबी के अंदर है, या फिर 150 लोग है, 200 लोग है, वो डेटा आपके ऊपर डिपेंड होता है. अगर ये न्यूमेरिकल फैक्ट है उनके ऊपर हम लोग फोकस कर सकते हैं. वी शैल टेक सर्टेन मेक पॉलिसीज फॉर देम एंड bring out of that poverty line up. Okay, that is what in the poverty chapter we will be discussing all the concept, just for the highlight of this, how the statistical data help us to take the decisions we are seeing here. So most probably अब statistics क्या करता है काम इकोनॉमिक डिसीजंस लेने के लिए हम लोग जान रहे हैं. व्हाट स्टैटिस्टिक्स डज, दीज थिंग्स आर done by the statistics. When you get a numerical data, that time your policies can be framed and you can take the decisions for the economic problems here. Then nextly we say statistics also help in considering mass data into a few numerical measures such as mean, variance, etc., about which you will learn measures such as mean. That is what you can learn it later, that these numerical measures help summarize data. See, हम लोगों को हमारे टोटल पॉपुलेशन पता है, उस टोटल पॉपुलेशन में कितने गरीब हैं, बिलो पॉवर्टी लाइन कितने हैं, अबव पॉवर्टी लाइन कितने हैं, आपको डेटा देखने के बाद, स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा देखने के बाद आपको पता चल सकता है. जैसे कि सेंसस डेटा कलेक्ट करते हैं 10 साल में एक बार, उस वक्त सभी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट की जाती है. जैसे कि एक घर में कितने फैमिली मेंबर्स है, जैसे कि 5 या फिर 10 लोग है, 10 लोग में से कितने मतलब ओल्ड एज पीपल है, उसके बाद यंगस्टर्स कितने हैं, यंगस्टर्स में कितने लोग काम करते हैं, उनका एजुकेशन क्या हुआ है, उस डेटा में सभी इंफॉर्मेशन रहता है. तो वही इंफॉर्मेशन क्या करते हैं हम लोग, न्यूमेरिकली मेजर करते हैं. जैसे कि ओवरऑल आप में कितने ऑन एन एवरेज कितने गरीब लोग हैं, 135 करोड़ पॉपुलेशन में कितने गरीब लोग हैं, कितने एजुकेटेड लोग हैं. अगर आप चाहो तो एक यहाँ पर गूगल पे जाके सर्च कर सकते हो, आपको पूरा डेटा मिलता है. वो डेटा कहाँ से कलेक्ट किया गया है, वो सेंसस डेटा कलेक्ट किया गया है. सो इस चैप्टर के बाद जो अगला चैप्टर है कलेक्शन ऑफ डेटा, उसमें हम लोग पूरे डिटेल में जानेंगे. वी आर गोइंग टू learn all detailed concept of this census and data collection, how the data has been collected, it is direct data or indirect data, इस सब concept हम लोग पढ़ेंगे आगे. Then next, the economists might be interested in predicting the changes in one economic factor due to the change in other economic factor. अभी आप देख सकते हो एक फैक्टर दूसरे फैक्टर को चेंज कर सकता है. हाउ, सी, इफ देर इज अ शॉर्टेज of goods, what it means, the prices are increasing. Due to the shortage of goods, the price increase. It may be due to the inflation, even we call here the inflation. Now today's onion rate is nearly 100 and 120 rupees onion per kg has been sold. Why? Due to this heavy rain, many of the this one vegetables have got destroyed, and due to that there is a shortage. Due to the shortage, the prices are increased. So we have faced one more time this problem. Few years back, even one time the prices had raised and crossed 100 rupees. But now, previously few months back, it was like 20-30 rupees per kg onion. But now what is the rate of it? 100 or 120 rupees. However, the supply is available, on that basis the prices are been fluctuating up and down. So one factor affects the another one. Then lastly, sometimes formulation of plans and policies require knowledge of further trends also. See, on the basis of this previous data, we will be forecasting or further plannings will be made. What planning we are making? We now, due to this, our population is very huge. Okay, in that, if you want to control our population, what plan of the government has done? Hum do hamare do. Few of the families are there. Okay, few of the families are there, they are having 10 to 12 children also. One family means one person gets married to one or two women, and their children, nearly 7-8 children they will be having. So this, what it does, you know, it creates more huge population also. So what government did? Hum do hamare do. If few of the time, if it is again increasing, means hum do hamara ek ही बच्चा काफी है. So what they are making here, they are framing certain policies here, or else they are planning to formulate new things. Yes, the plans are being made and policies are being made, and even programs whatever are there that are being set up to bring the poor people out of the poverty line, and many of the things are there. So we will be discussing these concepts in detail in further classes. Then let's see the conclusion part. Here in this conclusion you will come to know in this chapter what we have learned. इस पूरे चैप्टर से हम लोगों ने क्या सीखा है ये कंक्लूजन पार्ट में आपको पता चलेगा. See what it is. Today increasingly use statistics to analyze. We use statistics to analyze serious economic problems such as rising price, growing population, employment, poverty, etc. to find out measures to solve such problem. देखा आप लोगों को मैंने बोला एग्जांपल्स में जैसे कि प्राइस राइजिंग, ये सभी डेटा स्टैटिस्टिक्स की मदद से हम लोग उस इकोनॉमिक प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. व्हाट वी कैन डू हियर, दिस इज increasingly using statistical analysis tools. ये सभी statistical tools हम लोग यूज करके इस economic problems हम लोग solve करें. We are using that to analyze serious economic problems such as rising price. 1 month back the onion price was 30 rupees. Today 100 rupees. That is what. Then next, growing population. Previously we were having less population. Since last decade, 10 years back, we were having 124 crore population. Now it has reached to 135 crore population. Then unemployment. Previously it was 16-18% unemployment rate. Now it has crossed 24% plus unemployment rate it is. Now poverty line. In this poverty line, due to this unemployment, even few of the people, those who were getting the basic needs, food, clothes, shelter, even they are coming under this poverty line also. So this is what the trends in the statistics which are taking place. We can find out them and solve certain problems here. Then in economic policies, statistical play a role of decision making. हम लोगों को economics जो है statistics में बहुत ही हेल्प करता है. किसके लिए हेल्प करता है ये? लास्टली पॉलिसीज या पॉलिसीज फ्रेम करने के लिए. इन इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी स्टैटिस्टिकल प्ले अ वाइटल रोल इन डिसीजन मेकिंग. ये डिसीजन मेकिंग के लिए बहुत ही हेल्प करता है. इतना ही है जो कॉन्सेप्ट. सो हमारा फर्स्ट चैप्टर यहाँ पर खत्म.